Hari Om, Namaskaram and humble salutations. A cheery welcome to Sunday Sadhana, your favorite Hindu magazine program, only on SABC 2. Can you believe we've already reached the end of the first half of the year? And to celebrate, Sunday Sadhana takes you on an enchanting musical journey today. We join some of South Africa's leading Carnatic artists at the Thyagaraja Musical Festival in Durban and experience a musical healing concert by Sri Ganapati Sachidananda Swami from Mysore, India. Carnatic music, like most Indian art forms, is closely associated with divinity, and Saint Thyagaraja was considered the doyen of this form. Deeply immersed in his love for God, Saint Thyagaraja made a phenomenal contribution to Indian classical music through his numerous soulful compositions, which are still very popular. Local Carnatic artists paid tribute to the great saint at the Kendra Hall in Durban recently, and Sunday Sadhana was there to capture the Shruti and the Swara, the Raga, Tala and Bhakti.
The festival is in dedication of Swami Thyagaraja and Annamacharya. Both were prolific music composers, but even more, they were great bhaktas of divinity. And Swami Thyagaraja composed almost all of his songs. Most of his songs have been composed in dedication to Lord Rama.
Swami Thyagaraja is one of the great saint composers of South India. He chose the Telugu language to write his compositions because he agreed with its roundness, its fluency, its very flowing language. So most of his songs are written in the Telugu language.
The Thyagaraja Festival is a musical program in the festival that has been taking place for the past 3 decades, hosted by various senior organizers and coordinators from various organizations. So it's a traditional program. It's a program that uplifts all South African artists.
Pancharatna Kirtanas are the 5 gems that Swami Thyagaraja wrote, and I'm very proud to say that today we're going to be singing 2 of those. That's the Jagadananda Karaka and Sadinchane.
His music that he composed is an embodiment of bhakti. It's an embodiment of his own devotion. And he wrote it in such a way that when we sing it, it's as if we are singing the lyrics ourselves. His compositions are such that they don't say Swami Thyagaraja calls out to Rama, it's I am calling out to Rama. And that's the greatness of his music, and it's very much a form of worship.
Carnatic music is very much bhakti orientated. It's different from most Western music, which is pop and different genres. Carnatic music is the music of South India. Great work has been put into this art of Carnatic music, and it's passed on from generation to generation. In other words, we go to a guru and we learn. It's called Gurukula Vasam. So that training is very, very important because the Guru imparts to you his knowledge of raga, wisdom, and spirituality is very, very big, important part of Carnatic music, you know. The words are the flesh of the song, the raga is the skeleton, and the feeling, the bhavam gives it the spiritual value in the song. So that's why, to me, Carnatic music is special.
This system of music has created awareness amongst all artists throughout the world, and it's so very vital that we all have to start with Carnatic music before we branch off to various genres of music.
When one sings these compositions, that's when you truly feel that union. It's something you can't express. You can't really put into words the union with the divine that you feel when you sing this songs and ragas with the correct bhakti, because their origin is Vedic.
when I approached all of these Carnatic musicians and dancers, they were readily available to participate in this event. And it really touches my heart to see that there was so much openness amongst all of the artists coming together and being an event which has only local musicians in it.
Carnatic music in South Africa has a great future because we have various music schools. And we could say that we are on the map of Carnatic music in the world.
Saint Thyagaraja lived in the 18th century, and people paid tribute to him because he's written so many thousands of songs. You know, he came from being a Brahma Bhakta, but through his inspiring songs and music, we have edified him, and we call him Swami Thyagaraja. And to think that right up to now, into the 21st century, organizations like Andhra Mahasabha are passing tribute to him, keeping his name alive, I think it's absolutely wonderful.
This is our Sadguru Swami Thyagaraja. Not just a musician, but a great Bhakta. Greater than being a musician was his devotion to Rama.
Welcome back. The vibrations created from the sound of vocals and musical instruments can instantly transport us from the worldly realm to the realm of pure divine energy. In fact, music therapy is known to create an ambiance that restores mental peace and harmony, aiding in physical healing. Sri Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji from Mysore, a renowned composer of music for meditation and healing, visited South Africa recently, and Sunday Sadhana joined him at his concert in Gold Reef City during his Nadaraga Sagara tour.
You know, Ragaragini, it is ancient technique. It's not only a new technique, it's only ancient technique, Ragaragini. So many experiment about this music. Without spirituality, no music. Without music, no healing. So, the one connection to God, one connection to spirituality, one connection to healing purpose. Healing, what is the healing means? The nerve system, which it will take for good energy, and the sounds.
It's been well documented that the correct music can reduce stress and evoke feelings of love and inner peace. Swami Ganapati Sachidananda believes that each musical note produces a particular vibration that is connected with the chakra system. This vibration can heal the body, mind, and spirit.
Bhajans means it's a praising for God, the one side. And second session, bhajans, not only they telling about spirituality, telling about only our friendship, bhagavad, and love and affection. There was a gives for good advice to people. Brings to control for our mind, control for our sense organs, control for our soul. So the soul wants always peace and the sounds. So if you have a sit meditation, the meditation, it will help to the music, the different tunes, because our mind is going to like a flying always. So it will give control to keep silence and happiness.
meditation concert has impacted me in the way I really wanted it to be. It is by bringing me peace, which is what meditation is all about, and that's what the music brought me.
There's different sounds with the violin, the flute, the tabla, the mridangam, and it all comes in together, and it's a beautiful experience.
He also brings the message of peace and love, and that we should live with unity.
From the sacred sound of Om, the entire universe was created. The profundity of our faith is such that every element of life is connected to our Creator. As Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba once said, "Let your whole life be a spiritual song. Believe that God is everywhere at all times and derive strength, comfort and joy by singing His glory in His presence." Until next week, do keep up the sadhana. Om.